Hello and welcome to my channel, and today I have another comic book review and I hope you enjoy. Today I am talking about a Submariner and a Hulk story under one cover in Tales to Astonish issue 90. Now this is the first time on my channel I have talked about a comic book like this. What this did was combine two superheroes into one title, this being Tales to Astonish. Beforehand it was all an Ant-Man tale, and then they split that to Ant-Man and the Hulk, and now it is split into Submariner and the Hulk. As you can see, the cover has a old Submariner villain, Byra, standing over, well, Namor himself. But the real big thing about this story is it is the Abomination's first appearance. Yes, one of Hulk's greatest enemies, one of his top two enemies. You know, you can switch out number one for Abomination or the Leader. And he is not on the cover of his first appearance at all. Anyway, the issue released on January 10th, 1967 with a cover date of April 1st, 1967. This is issue 407 in a complete Marvel comic reading order. The first story out of two, in To Be Beaten by Byra, it was written by Stan Lee, penciled by Bill Everett and Mary Severin, inked by Bill Everett and John Tatterglion. The story opens with the return of Prince Byra of Atlantis, cousin to Namor the Submariner, returning and ready to overthrow Namor as ruler. This is his 8th appearance ever in comic books. At this time, Byra is known as a kind nobleman, and with that trust, he convinces the people with his speeches that Namor has brought violence and terror as king, with his fights against foes like Atuma and Krang. With him in charge, he will make peace with their enemies, and most people believe in Byra, wanting to dethrone Namor now. Namor calls out Byra, and Byra retaliates, wanting a trial by combat. Namor agrees, believing he cannot be beaten, but in the area, Byra tricks Namor, 1. By having hidden weapons in the arena, where you couldn't bring in any weapons, and only use what's in the area when you enter it. Byra strikes Namor with a poison-tipped animal, and Namor grows weak, where it's like his superpower is no more, and Byra defeats him. Now, Atlantis is being pro-Byra, anti-Namor. Okay, so I have read like one of the old Submariner comics in the past, but this guy Byra, you just need to know what they tell you in this single issue to understand the guy. Although he was a villain in his previous appearances, yet here, I guess everyone just believes he changed his ways enough and are gonna let him become a ruler with power. Though it's been like 20 plus years, maybe they forgot about what he did back in the 40s. Okay, Byra is jealous and wants to attack the surface world, but has to get past Namor's rules to do so, and this is his best way. He even has constructed underwater missiles that he says are just for protection, but secretly is going to use them to attack the surface world. I really like this moment in the fight when Namor gets hit in the arm with the poisoned sawfish. He swims so fast in circles that the pressure cauterizes his arm wound right then and there. There's a moment where Namor grabs an electric eel to counter a lance that's thrown at him. I'm thinking Namor was less underwater animal friendly at this time, at least compared to Aquaman. So this is a classic tale of a secret bad guy gaining power by charming the residents of a town. There wasn't much that I cared for reading this story, outside of Byra returning and the end fight. I don't really like Submariner's early tales where he's not with another big superhero. But here is one, The Incredible Hulk. Yes, the next story in this comic. It is titled The Abomination, written by Stan Lee, inked and colored by Gil Kane, and lettered by Sam Rosen. Now this story opens right after the last one ended, with Hulk on a destructive rampage, courtesy of the Stranger, an elder of the universe. He has decided that humans no longer deserve to live, so he put a hypnotic command in Hulk's brain to destroy the world's weapon bases. So the story just opens up with the Hulk legitimately on a rampage, causing pure destruction to no end. As you see, he just easily rips apart part of a bridge cable. Just when the Hulk arrives at a missile base, he transforms back into Bruce Banner, and this erases the Stranger's control. But what if Bruce becomes the Hulk again? The Hulk really is a monster now, and he has no choice. To save the Earth, Bruce Banner must kill the Hulk, even if it means Bruce Banner as well. To do so, he sets up one of his machines to blast him with deadly gamma rays, and won't stop until he dies. Yeah, it's a little coincidental that Hulk's supporting characters and this machine are at this missile base at this moment, but I think the stranger placed him nearby to General Ross on purpose, or he was close by when he left for his last adventure, and the stranger placed him back where he was, and no one moved away in that time. Hulk was gone. Those are my best explanations as to why this seemingly random missile base the Hulk was about to destroy has all of his supporting cast. Now, just at that moment, General Thunderbolt Ross tells his troops that they have a spy that's been sabotaging them the past few weeks and must be found. Well, that spy is named Emil Blonsky, and he sees Banner get recaptured by the guards just before he was about to destroy the Hulk once and for all with his Gamma missile machine. Well, I mean, there wasn't any real missiles, but you get the point. When Banner's gone, Blonsky decides to activate the machine, not knowing what it does. He is bathed in gamma radiation and transformed into this new green creature with gills and ears, and, in this comic, is bigger than the Hulk. The new foe then destroys the machine, just a little more time being hit with the radiation, and the gamma rays would have killed him. So the Abomination, just like the Hulk, were both created by an accident. Hulk by an explosion hitting him, and Abomination not knowing what the machine would do to him. Oh yeah, Emil wanted to see what the machine did, so he could take the secrets of Banner's new work to his bosses. But of course, this happened. The tension of this new monster suddenly popping up causes Bruce Banner, while in a holding cell, to become the Incredible Hulk, and the Hulk, seeing this new monster tearing up the place, fights him. In the fight, Betty Ross names the new character the Abomination. Also, it's just assumed that the Stranger's control died, and the Hulk was never going to stay under the Stranger's control when he transformed back. Or maybe it was because as Hulk, his brain forgets super quickly, and in fact forgot why he was even charging towards the Abomination at the start of their fight. So, the Abomination starts off as a spy in the comics for the Reds, and then he transforms into a monster and just does his own thing after. I definitely prefer the live-action 2008 Incredible Hulk Abomination character more. Actually, Glenn Talbot is in this story too, and Glenn Talbot from the 2003 Hulk movie was supposed to become Abomination in that sequel, even though in the film it looked like he died. Glenn Talbot here has a super small moment where he reminds Betty Ross that all Bruce Banner has brought to her is heartbreak. He says this because he too loves Betty, and he's always kind of competing with Bruce Banner for her love. The ending of this story has the Abomination kidnap Betty Ross to escape from the missile base safely, showing that he's not only stronger than a normal Rage Hulk, but smarter as well. The issue ends with General Ross and Major Glenn Talbot looking over the Hulk's unconscious body, in regret, stating they got their wish, the Hulk vanquished at last, but in his place stands the Abomination. So yes, in their first battle, the Abomination easily defeats the Incredible Hulk, and I love this shot of him standing over the misunderstood monster. Abomination tells the truth here. The Hulk never before had faced someone who could stand up to his raw strength and outmatch it. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the letter pages for this issue, and it's titled Mails to Astonish here. The first writer doesn't like that Submariner is a hero now, but when he returned from the golden age of comics, he was a villain. One guy praises the art in issue 87 and responded with a joke about forgetting the Hulk's skin color, referencing that he used to be gray. Another guy talks about how the cover to issue 88 has the villain's foot covering the title letters a little bit, and having an ad for the real-life Marvel TV shows on a building below the Hulk and a humanoid that are fighting. There's guys who love the Submariner storyline ending in issue 87. One loves Boomerang's new outfit and wishes he fought someone like Captain America or Spider-Man. And it's kind of funny because, yeah, nowadays most people refer to Boomerang as a Spider-Man villain. In fact, isn't there a rumor he's going to be in the newest live-action Spider-Man movie? Anyway, those are my thoughts on Tales to Astonish issue 90, The Return of Byra and the Birth of the Abomination. The first Silver Age appearance of two big villains. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.